The Wizards playing host to an Eastern Conference game here in Washington. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. Taking a look at Baltimore, winning their last 3 games. They'd like to make that 4 in a row here tonight.
And nothing better than when you can fit the system and the talent. I mean, win after win. I tell you, what this is telling me is the team is playing with tremendous confidence.
They just look like they're on the same page. Everyone on this squad has the same goal in mind. Just win, baby.
All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for Baltimore, they've got Chang. Rose is out there with Hart. Then there's Chandler Parsons. And it's Whiteside in at the 5 down low. All with the steal. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Over Hart. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. And so it's Rose bringing it up for Baltimore. It's a 3-point game. And Hart has it in the corner. Inside, stolen by Bamba. The pass to Wall. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. That shot misses. Rose kicks to Whiteside. Can't hit that one. And it's Washington the other way. Beal from long range. Rebounded by Hart.
Only 1 of 4 to start, looking to find that rhythm.
Rose against Wall. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Rose has really accepted the responsibility of being the leader of this team. They look to him to deliver night after night.
And he makes the first but misses the second. Now let's find out what head coach Scott Brooks had to say to David Aldridge. D.A.?
Well, Kevin, this team does have some powerful finishers inside, and he said that option is always going to be one for them. He said, when in doubt, I want our guys to be aggressive, get inside, and force the defense to collapse. That creates inside-out opportunities. Kevin, that's the game plan. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And the dunk by Bamba.
And how about the 9'6" standing reach Bamba has? I mean, it's unguardable this close. Dunks it with such ease. And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Only the first quarter. Guys are getting in a groove, but communication on the defense has to be better.
Now here's Wall. Left side, Beal. Stolen. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
I still feel he's just scratching the surface. The immense potential of Whiteside shining through.
And Wall kicks to Morris. Shot from 6. And Whiteside sends it back. Passes it to Chang. Here's Hart. He's covered by Beal. To the middle. And Whiteside with the basket on the assist from Parsons. Whiteside's got his second basket of the night. So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately, really unbelievable.
You start to wonder, in my opinion, is it better to take everything to the rack now or to try at least draw some fouls?
And Washington going with a whole new group here for Baltimore. Now here's Parker. D right on him. Oubre passes to Satoransky. Back to Oubre. And finished off by Oubre.
You look at that lead pass there. He just has such a great feel for the game.
Sexton kicks to Mozgov. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And the towering presence of Mozgov, most effective doing damage inside.
Now here's Parker. He's covered closely. In the corner, it's Oubre. high, arcing shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Oubre's got his second basket of the game.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Here's Sexton. Here's Tice. Pass to Ross. Mozgov up top. Shot clock at 6. Another shot. Yes, that goes in.
And being aggressive, using that length, Mozgov owning the painted area in the face of pressure.
Parker outside. Pass to Bialica. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Baltimore with the ball. Here's Sexton. It's good. Sexton's got his first bucket in this one.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
Parker right side. Unable to get that one. The pass to Sexton. Kicks it to Mozgov. Shoots over Gortat, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so the first quarter is in the books. Baltimore on top as they end the first quarter on a 12-4. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think here about Baltimore in this one?
I mean, really good with their post presence, and it's really allowed them to establish a physical tone here in the first.
Well, you know, in this era, everybody likes the three-point shot. I like their commitment to pounding the ball inside.
Kelly Oubre out there with Bialica. Then there's Thomas Satoransky. Then there's Parker, and it's Gortat in at the center position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Bradley Beal became a first-time All-Star in 2018, but he knows the next step is becoming a better leader. He said, "Sometimes I can be nonchalant, locked into myself and not saying anything. It's just my personality, and as a leader, you can't be that way. You have to encourage your teammates and don't be afraid to say things. Don't be afraid to be a leader." Kevin?
Good story, DA. Thank you.
Yeah, and this is where Mozgov is at his best, using that size and length to attack the cup.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Parker looking over the floor. Baltimore with the rebound. Mozgov finds Curry. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Marcin Gortat.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For Baltimore, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. So it's both teams making substitutions here. No good on the second free throw. Wizards trail by 5. Outside, Beal. Here's Wall. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And Wall has said he wants to be in the MVP conversation moving forward. A terrific floor general with unreal athleticism.
Washington shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Derrick Rose is checked in for Baltimore. Baltimore leading by 3. The 15-footer. And Bamba pulls it down.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Wall against Rose. Passes to Bamba. The Wizards working the ball around now. Here's Morris. And again, Washington no good.
I can tell you right now, the coach loved everything about that shot except the result.
Rose kicks to Hart. Left block shot on the way. Again, the miss by Baltimore. And it's Wall with the ball for Washington. They trail by 3. Beal's shot is good.
He has great instincts on the offensive end. He's tough to contain.
Beal's gone 1 of 2, shooting from 3. Ball against Rose. Pass to Whiteside. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Rose outside. Rebound by the Wizards. Bamba's got 4 rebounds in this game. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Chandler Parsons, he's checked in for Turner. Timeout is called, first of the game for Baltimore.
And as of late, they have not looked good at all. Actually, they've been dominating.
And the worst part, they're starting to get down on themselves. Really need that one big play to spark some life back into them.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's Whiteside, top of the key. Back to Rose. Parsons passes to Jang. Whiteside up top, just 5 to shoot. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Whiteside's got 6.
Slicing up some pretty good defense that time. Whiteside too strong to care.
And Wall kicks to Bamba. To the paint. And the dunk by Bamba.
Just throw it up there. I mean, Bamba, as long as you time the pass right, he's going to flush that one down.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Hammock. Pass to Hart. Whiteside inside. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Not to be denied. And what do you expect from Hassan Whiteside? He's full of confidence.
Ball against Rose. Goes back up. Beal gets a wide open look. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Hart, that's good. Hart's got his first points of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Beal from long range. No good that time. And Baltimore going the other way now. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Baltimore shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Gortat's checked in for Bamba. Bielitsa comes in for Markieff Morris. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And Satoransky's subbed in for Bradley Beal. And a new group getting ready for Baltimore. Daniel Tice is checked in for Whiteside. Ross comes in for Parsons. Curry's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Sexton in for Rose. Curry wide open. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Great vision there from Ross to find the open man.
All taking his time here. Over Sexton. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Baltimore leads by 5. And don't go away after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson. Well, for Baltimore, Kenny, some perspective, please.
Well, I like that they're aggressively going to the rack. That establishes an attitude, a certain toughness. They just need to stay committed to their game plan.
And over to Shaq, your take on the Wizards.
I think it was their passing that's kept them in the game. You can see it in their assist numbers. They were very, very
And that.
Welcome back, folks. A lot to see in that shot from high above Washington, the Capitol, the Supreme Court, the Lincoln Memorial. That is one heck of a view. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Hassan Whiteside really making a difference here.
I'll tell you, the scoring he gave them in the first half really made the difference.
Credit his teammates recognizing the hot hand.
On the floor for Baltimore, we've got Rose. Borgie Dang is out there with Chandler Parsons. Then there's Whiteside, and it's Hart in at the shooting guard. Back to Wall. On the wing, Porter. Over Parsons. Porter, no luck.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And it's Rose penetrating. Hart the pass to Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Not only does that dunk help in cutting into this lead, but it gives this team a real confidence boost, too.
Basket good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Wizards trail by 9. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Beal taking his time here. And stolen by Jang. On up the court. And the jam by Whiteside.
Impressive the way Whiteside is scoring here tonight. A sign of many great things to come.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for Washington. Washington calls timeout.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
You know, for the most part, their perimeter D is holding up, but they might have to sacrifice some of that to close down the lane.
Parker's checked in for Washington. Mozgov, he's checked in for Baltimore. Turner comes in for Rose. Got a piece of it. And there's the pass to Parker. Down low, here's Bamba. Banked in off the glass. Bamba's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the closer to the basket Bamba is, the more effective he is. Outstanding at using his size inside.
And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That's his first foul. Saransky's checked in for Morris. Here's Hart. He dishes it to Parsons. Back to Hart. Rebounded by the Wizards. Bamba's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the inside. And stolen by Parsons. Here's Hart. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. Hart's got the lead up to 11 now for Baltimore. Hart's gone 3 of 5 shooting from the floor. Outside, Beal. Back to Parker. Makes it off the glass.
Sneaking inside, converting the high percentage look. Something Parker does well.
Passes it to Mozgov. He kicks to Whiteside. Nice D from Porter.
How many times have you seen him do that? Losing focus on a simple lay-in.
Satoransky with it. Picked up by Turner. Beal. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Beal's got 5 points so far.
I like to see that. Taking it up strong in traffic.
And Baltimore calls time here. For the Wizards, Bielitsa comes in for Otto Porter Jr. and Oubre subbed in for Beal. And a new group getting ready for Baltimore. Daniel Tice is checked in for Whiteside. Terrence Ross comes in for Chandler Parsons. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Sexton in for Turner. Now here's Mozgov. Defense is right there. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. And here's a look at what's coming up for Baltimore. On Sunday, they'll head back home to take on the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Wednesday, they'll tip off a road trip in Brooklyn where they'll take on the Nets.
And for the matchup with the Cavs, This is what the fans have been wanting to see. Two of the best teams in the league duking it out, and you know whoever gets the win is going to be viewed as the team to beat.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Gortat has come in for Bamba, and John Wall subbed in for Tony Parker. .112 left here in the third quarter. Mozgov down low. Gortat covering. Ross kicks to Mozgov. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Yeah, and those illegal screens have really become a point of emphasis for the officials.
Yeah, so many of these can go either way. Very difficult for the screener to stay 100% motionless.
Wall wide open. Baltimore with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. The open look here for Sexton. Again, the miss by Baltimore.
And this is one of those times where the coach has got to preach, be unselfish.
And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been falling on deaf ears. Guys taking ill-advised jump shots.
Pass to Ross. Gortat against Mozgov. Pass to Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
And superb at just finding avenues to the bucket. When Sexton goes strong inside, he is hard to stop.
And here's Wall. 7 points in the game. From deep. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
And the passion Sexton plays with is so impressive when he gets after.
And so it's Baltimore heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. All out there with Thomas Sadaransky. Then it's Gortat. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Bialica in at the power forward. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Whistle blows if that's going to be a travel. Now Rose. And he converts the layup. Rose has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Baltimore.
This is why Derrick Rose is considered one of the best at his position. He is not afraid of going down low.
Here's Wall. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Shooting for Washington, John Wall. 2 shots. And the first one at the line is good. And the Wizards making a change here. Porter's checked in, and so Wall nails both of them. Baltimore leading by 7. Here's Rose. It's rebounded by John Wall. Outside, Porter. It's stolen by Curry. And it's Baltimore on the break. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And Baltimore leads by 9. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Morris, and good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got his 4th assist in this one.
Oh, nice feed from Wall, paving the way for that bucket. That's always his first thought. Find the best shot possible on every trip, whether he has to take it himself or create for a teammate.
Bamba is checked in for the Wizards. Beal comes in for Sadaransky. Then for Baltimore, Chandler Parsons, he's checked in for Terrence Ross. And it's Josh Hart in for Seth Curry. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Baltimore's head coach talked to his team during the timeout. Even though they're ahead, he said, hey, this lead isn't big enough, not by a long shot. I don't want to sit back and play this one out. I still need some aggression. Guys, back to you.
Rose finds Parsons. Drains the three-pointer.
And that's how Parsons makes his living. Great shooter off the catch.
And Washington has possession. It's a 10-point game. On the wing, Morris. Outside, Porter. Clock at 6. Here's the three. Rebound by Jang. Jang's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Hart the pass to Tice. Baltimore moving that ball around. And Parsons kicks to Rose. They get a hand on it, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose. Wizards trail by 10. Outside, Wall. And Bamba with the basket on the assist by Wall. Wall's got 5 assists in the game. Bamba's got nearly everything to drop for him, shooting 5 of 6 from the field. Rose. No good there. Wall with some nice D. The drive by Beal. Lets it fly. Easy jumper from very short distance.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Chalk up 2 there.
Very aggressive Derrick Rose. So efficient on how he attacks the hoop.
For the Wizards, this one's not looking good. Right side, Beal. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 6 assists here tonight.
Sharing the basketball. Plenty of guys talk about it, but not everyone does it.
Rose goes in. Here's Hart. He's covered by Beal. Takes a 3. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Bamba. Got a piece of it. And he recovers it. Count it. Baltimore leading by 4. Outside Rose. To the wing on the left. Here's Tice. Washington with the rebound. 1:06 left in the 4th quarter. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Well, that is NBA level right there.
It's the way the game is supposed to be played. Guys competing at the highest level. I love how he's willing to sacrifice his body in there, giving maximum effort. That's what it takes on the defensive boards.
Big shot. As soon as he got an opening, boy, did he let it fly.
He doesn't need a second invitation. If the D's going to give him that much room, he'll jump at the chance to take the hero shot.
Here's Hart. He's covered by Beal.
Soft interior defense. You know he's going to be aggressive.
Washington calls timeout. They're down by 2. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the 4th. What do you think, guys?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Hassan Whiteside.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hand.
.29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Yes!
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Habit. Zhang finds Whiteside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 11 feet away. Can't cash in. Here's Zhang. Missed.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
He sinks the clutch free throw. So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Yeah, free throws put them in an excellent position to win this thing now. It's all in the hands of the D.
Well, they are going to replay right now to make sure he did not release it in time as the officials originally ruled. Well, they had thought they had the game already won, but now they've got their fingers crossed. And the final call's been made. The original ruling was correct, and the game is over. The basket will not count.
Well, they had to make sure he had gotten it off, and boy, he was just a...
And so it's Baltimore with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building.